Sup witches, this is 90 Hermit, and today we are continuing the studying of the tarot that I call Connecting with the Tarot by using the tarot coloring book, the 78 Degrees of Wisdom, and the Ultimate Guide to the Rider-Waite Tarot. So today we are talking about a very positive, hopeful card, which is the Star. So here's my tarot coloring book with the star colored. And let's go and see what the tarot coloring book says about the star. So keywords: wishes come true, hope, inspiration, healing. So positive, right? After last week's card, the Tower, finally we have some peace and some hope with this beautiful card, the Star. So stars are usually a symbol of hope and guidance from the tarot coloring book. And the vessels that she's pouring, so water can be emotion, can be the unconscious, and it's like if she's pouring her emotions freely back into the universe. There's also peace and hope after crisis, after the Tower. Now if we go to this book, let's see what it says. We can talk about our highest hopes. And this book says, sometimes though the card warns against an inappropriate degree of immodesty or exposure, because she's naked, right? The jugs that she's pouring water from, they represent the embodiment of our feelings, because it's where we have water that's linked to feelings, right? The cups are linked to emotions in the tarot. So it's like if she's pouring her emotions. There's a tree on the hill, and the tree is a connection between the earth and heaven. The nudity of the card can be a warning against shamelessness and crudeness. And it can also represent that she has nothing to hide. The large bird, so there's a bird with a long beak. It's an ibis, and it's a link to the god Thoth, the Egyptian god Thoth. An ibis guided Noah after the end of the Great Flood. Now, if we go to the 78 Degrees of Wisdom by Pollack, we can see some of the important stuff. We can see some of the important stuff about the Star card. So there's a link to temperance, right? Because temperance is pouring between two cups, and it's a constrained pouring of water. It's the same water, right, between two cups. Now, while the Star is pouring in the pool of the unconscious. So she is pouring, and she's not afraid that she will be lacking water. Temperance pours the water back and forth, blending, but at the same time conserving. The Star Maiden pours it out freely, confident that life will continually supply her with new energy. So the Star is what is hidden behind the veil in the High Priestess. Now, if we think about the number 1 plus 7 equals 8, and we can see that the Star is strength raised to a higher level, with the Lion of Desire no longer simply tamed, but transformed into light and joy. The stars on the card are all 8-pointed, which is another reference to strength. The Star is not really a card of action, but inner calm. And there's no road in the card. There was always a road in the Temperance. There's a road behind. Here, there's no road in the card. Though the streams and the ibis imply the uses of creative energy, the experience of the Star is one of peace. For the moment, the journey can wait. So there's no journey for the moment. It can wait. If we talk about some of the meanings of the card, from the 78 degrees of wisdom, hope, sense of healing, and wholeness, especially after an emotional storm, after the Tower. Now, if we turn this card upside down, reversed, some of the meanings, we close ourselves off from the cards calm and hope, weakness, impotence, and fear, deep insecurity. The channels are closed. And if we go to the tarot coloring book, some of the meanings reversed is hope is lost, pessimist takes its place, limited option, wishes delayed, denied completely, illness, stagnation, blockage of some kind. You need to adjust your attitude. All right, so that was about the star. Now next week we are going to go deeper into the moon card, and follow me. We can do this together using the hashtag connecting with the tarot, and coloring and reading about the card with me. All right, see you all next week.